So recently my videos have been talking about a little bit, different topics, right? But it all ties in together, okay? So when you're getting into crypto and you're making investments, you're obviously looking to better your life in the aspect of finances, right? You are trying to, whether you're trying to invest for the long term and have more capital to make it in another investment venture, down the line, or whether you're just trying to, diversify your portfolio, your investment portfolio, whether you're trying to make an income with crypto, whatever it may be, you're here to learn how to make money, right? How to better your life in the aspect of finances, right? So there's a lot of things that go into that, okay? And something fundamentally that we all need to understand is that whatever it is that you're working on in life, that you want to better in life, what you first need to do is focus on bettering yourself and like in relation with whatever that aspect is, right? So let me give you an example, right? Let's talk about fitness, right? Let's talk about health. So someone's trying to better, like simply like something that's very common, right? Let's say somebody is trying to lose fat in their body, right? They're trying to reach a better physique, okay? What they tend to do is look for solutions that have to do with specifically fitness oriented stuff. So like how to eat right, calories in, calories out, protein and stuff like that, okay? Just like general knowledge around health and like nutrition and what you should be consuming. But a much more efficient way in reaching your example, right now I'm using the example of fitness, right? A much more efficient way in reaching those goals is actually to focus on yourself, right? So trying to change who you are, okay? So let's say you'd have a bad relationship with food. I don't really want to use the word relationship with food, but let's just use it because I can't think of a better word right now. So your relationship with food, right? And the way that you treat your food intake. Do you binge eat? Do you are you not aware of the amount of food that you're eating, or is it that you're not eating the right types of foods, right? So that's like a very specific problem that you have within nutrition and trying to better your health, right? So you focus on changing yourself, right? So right now you probably have certain thought patterns that coincide with what you're currently seeing, right? The usual way that people try and fix that problem is, again, trying to go external. And what I like to preach is actually going internal first, and then later the external will kind of take care of itself, right? So you'd have to change who you are internally first, right? So before, right, you were that person that would, let's say, binge eating, right? So let's say you would binge eat, or you're just not eating the right foods. You're not taking good care of your health, right? You would then want to start thinking and acting, right, becoming the version of yourself that does eat the right foods and that doesn't binge eat and that is just naturally craves nutritious foods, and you're not looking for junk food, okay? So hopefully that's making sense. Like, you want to change who you are first, and then the external could take care of itself. Instead of trying to focus on the foods and whatnot, no, focus on yourself. Literally become the version of yourself that already has the body that you desire. Okay? How does that person eat? Coincide your actions in line with that person. Okay? Literally brainwash yourself into becoming that person internally, and then you will naturally, you won't have to force yourself to eat right. You won't have to force yourself to diet. You won't have to force yourself to do anything, because it'll just naturally come out of you because you've now changed who you are internally. And it doesn't happen in a week or in a month. It takes months of self-work, inner work to, again, literally change who you are internally, and then the external will reflect that. It's kind of like a different approach in life. So that same concept that I just said, talking about, fitness and health, your body goals, right? The same thing applies to every single aspect in life, okay? So if you're trying to make money within cryptocurrency, there's endless amounts of factors that you kind of need to all line up in order to achieve your actual financial success, okay? So let's talk about that, right? So what I'm talking about here is obviously the power of the mind, okay? So you want to envision, you want to literally like become that version of yourself that already has financial success now. And then your actions and your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, everything will kind of like line up and take care of itself. Okay? So like I talked about last video or like 2 videos ago, you want to line everything up to focus on one goal, right? So we're talking about financial success, okay? You're investing in a cryptocurrency. Awesome. If you're investing in a crypto, you're obviously already a bit more open-minded, a bit more just like aware of the fact that there are an abundance of options to create wealth, okay? So if your whole life you've lived in a state of mind where money is hard to attain, or that you just had bad thinking patterns in relationship with money and finance, okay? That's kind of what you want to focus on first. And then everything else kind of takes care of itself. For some of you guys, you're like, wow, yeah, he's right. Like I've applied this before in my life. And for some of you, you guys are like, well, it's like what? Like how do I do that, right? So I'm gonna be talking about this a bit more on the channel because I truly know that this is what will truly give you financial success. For a lot of you guys, investing in crypto made you a lot of money and is going to make you even more money, or is going to make you a lot of money. Okay, awesome. But because you don't have other factors in your life lined up a certain way with achieving true financial success, you're gonna make a lot of money, gonna blow it on a car, and then in a couple years you're gonna be, you lost everything that you made, or you're gonna just blow it on stupid stuff, or you're gonna make a bad investment, or the money's just gonna come and go. We want the money to come, reinvest it to produce even more, okay? And I can help you achieve that, but what you need to focus on first is yourself, your inner self, okay? And then everything else kind of takes care of itself. Obviously, there is a need for action involved, but when you work on your inner self first, your actions will automatically line up with your vision, okay? So again, like right now I'm just talking about like kind of like a broad spectrum. I'm going to be going into more detail what I mean by all of this, okay? But this is like literally what will give you true financial success. Any amount of financial success that you desire, okay? It all has to do literally with you. And you don't have to think of it as like some like, it's not like think of it logically. Like it makes total sense. If you change the way that you perceive the world, your actions will line up with that. I'm gonna give you an example, right? So you got somebody that grew up in a very, financially unstable household, right? A very poor household. Okay, their whole life they've seen money as like, I even have friends that their relationship with money, they don't see it as something that is just abundant and that is there is an excess of. Okay. And again, that makes total sense in their position because they believe that based upon the world that they're in, right? And what the circumstances that they're in and what they see, okay? So, obviously, if you're watching this video, you know that wherever you're at doesn't mean that you're going to stay there, right? You can change where you're at. You can better your life. You can level things up. Like I said in prior videos, every single day you want to focus on leveling yourself up, okay? So, catch those thought patterns that you have in relationship with finances and relationship with money, and then things will just like line up for more and more financial success in your life, okay? Whether that means you're introduced with certain cryptocurrencies, certain passive income opportunities within crypto, whether it's real estate, whether it's gold, whatever it may be, okay? If you're watching this video, obviously you probably have some crypto, you probably have some money invested in crypto, and that is amazing, truly a blessing, okay? And if you're like me, I feel a resonance with crypto. I feel like crypto is just for me. Ever since I got into crypto, it was always just my thing. Okay? I've always been that crypto guy, right? So I know that I'm going to just continue on this path of crypto, and the financial success will kind of take care of itself because, again, I focus on my internal self first. I've matched my internal self with the vision, with that financial success. You see? So that's what I kind of want to teach you guys on how to do, And it will make the process of financial success 10 times smoother, easier, flow-like. You won't be trying to chase money. You won't be trying to achieve financial success. It'll kind of just come to you, okay? Things will just line up for that. You'll end up working with whatever it is that you're truly passionate about, and that passion will then be able to produce you an abundance of resources, money, right? Value. You give value, you get value, okay? All right, hopefully you guys appreciate this information as much as I do. I'm beyond grateful for being able to teach this and understand these concepts, right? Be able to apply it in my life and be able to teach others how to apply it in their lives, for them to achieve their goals, their dreams, and really just make whatever they want of this life, right? So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.